Ladies and gentlemen. Yo, guys, listen. I am all geared up. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's video, you guys saw me break the brand new Blue Eye support, the brand new Settle support. And of course, I gotta come in dripped out. You know what I'm saying? Because today's video is gonna be the brand new XYZ monsters that has just been recently introduced in this brand new selection pack, Ultimate Sparkle. Ladies and gents, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the brand new ABC XYZ deck in action. I'm gonna showcase you guys the full deck breakdown, the deck list, step-by-step combos on how to properly play this deck in proper sequencing. And last but not least, we're gonna hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. Sit back, relax, and learn today because Vow Rodiac. Welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Archive. Today, we're breaking down the new KAIBA XYZ Union cards from this month's brand new selection pack. These cards take ABC and Union Machine strategies to the next level, making them more consistent, explosive, and harder to break through than ever before. Introducing the 7 new KAIBA XYZ Union cards. The main deck monsters. First, we got X Cross Cannon. A powerful extender that instantly gives equip access to any light machine monster directly from your deck, and it makes ABC and XYZ strategies more consistent by accelerating your Union plays. Next, we got Y Dragon Gearhead. This card right here, when special summoned, it equips a level 4 light machine monster from your hand or graveyard, and the secondary ability can equip and unequip itself, providing versatility and destruction protection for anything it's equipped to. And last but not least, we got Zillion Tank. Similar to Y Dragon Gearhead, but this time it equips from the Banish Pile, making your resources even harder to deplete. Now onto the brand new spell and traps. First, we got the spell Union Activation. This card right here sends a light machine monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, then search another with the same attack but different name. And the secondary ability, you special with 3 light machines at once. You can banish this card from the graveyard. It searches for a 3000 attack monster and immediately normal summons it. And why is this card insane? Well, it instantly foolish burials and deck searches at the exact same time, making any Union deck extremely consistent. Next, we got A to Z Energy Load, the brand new trap that lets you draw cards equal to the number of level 8 plus light machine fusion monsters you control. And last but not least, introducing the brand new extra deck monsters. First, we got Union Controller. You guys see? This card is basically KAIBA'S enemy controller upgraded. This card requires 1 light machine monster plus Y Dragon Gearhead or Zillion Tank. And when special summoned, it searches any spell or trap card that mentions Union in its text. And it can also special summon a light machine normal with Union monster from your hand during the main phase. And why is this card broken? It instantly searches Union Hanger, the best field spell for this entire archetype. And last but not least, the ultimate fusion machine, we got XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. This card right here has a quick effect ability where once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can discard 1 card to destroy 1 card your opponent controls. It also has a tag out ability just like ABC Dragon Buster, where you can banish this card and reveal a level 8 light machine fusion from your extra deck to special summon up to 3 materials that were used for it. Why is this card insane? It works just like ABC Dragon Buster and has extra layers of disruption for during your opponent's turn, and it floods the board by reviving key Union monsters from the graveyard or the Banish Zone. This new support alongside ABC Dragon Buster and classic Union cards makes this one of the strongest machine decks ever. This deck is now insanely consistent with Union Activation and Union Controller. It has a free disruption board flooding with the brand new XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. It synergizes with Cyber Dragon Nova and Cyber Dragon Infinity, giving you additional Omni Negates on the field. Ladies and gents, that's a glimpse of what makes this archetype so powerful. Now, let's go on to the card by card breakdown. Honestly, guys, one of my favorite things about doing these Master Duel videos is showcasing you guys the entire deck breakdown that you guys just saw. If you guys enjoy deck breakdowns like these, the animation team, the editing team here on Team Samurai X work really hard to produce high quality content for you guys. Just sit back, relax, and just watch at home. You feel what I'm saying? So guys, all I ask of you is to please show some love by liking the video, by hitting the subscribe button, and leave a comment in the comment section below. And it goes a really long way for, you know, YouTube and YouTube videos. Smash the thumbs up button, and thank you guys so much for supporting Team Samurai X1. So, all right, guys, let's get started with the deck list real quick. So, ladies and gents, this right here is my ABC is easy as XYZ. The brand new monsters that you guys saw in the deck breakdown, X Cross Cannon. This card right here is the best one card starter in the deck, alongside, of course, Union Activation, which is essentially 6 copies of X Cross Cannon. And you also got a 1 card starter, which is Union Hanger. Like Hanger, Activation, Cross, all 1 card starters in the deck. Activation paired off with any other ABC monster becomes a 2 card starter in the deck. There's a lot of 1 card starters, a lot of 2 card starters in this deck. And obviously the 1 card starters just end on a 7-8 negate board with absolutely ease. I'm playing this version right here where I'm playing the least amount of bricks, in my personal opinion. I'm not playing the Strudo or Torque Tune Gear. I'm not playing Regulus. I'm not playing Therion Disc Coliseum. I'm not playing any of that. I want to stick to bare bone, just straight up ABCs, XYZs with the minimal amount of like bricks in the deck. Like Engraver's a brick. This is kind of like pseudo bricks, which is kind of annoying. That's why I kind of like increase the deck size to 43. You only have like 4 cards that you kind of don't want to draw in the deck, but this is necessary for the engine. X Cannon is necessary because activation just dumps this to the grave so you can search for X Cross Cannon. And once you do that, start up with X Cross Cannon, you win the entire game. So this is the deck list right here. I think it's really awesome with the addition of Union Controller. Helps you get access to any basically Union card, Union Hanger, Union Activation, Unauthorized Activation. Union Controller is actually just really broken for the deck. So it's one of the things that the deck definitely needed, hands down. And that's what makes the deck really, really good. And you also have multiple layers of destruction with the XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon as well, which is absolutely amazing. So this is the deck list right here. Very awesome. So now let's just go on with the card by card, right? So first and foremost, X Head Cannon, absolutely necessary to play in the deck because of Union Activation. Just dump this so you can search for X Cross Cannon. 3 Veilers, 2 Maxis, Ghost Ogre, just the 1 of, 3 copies of Ash Blossoms, 2 copies of Assault Core, 1 copy of Buster Drake, 1 copy of Sea Crush Wyvern, 3 copies X Cross Cannon, 1 copy of Y Yarhead. This card right here, this card is special. You can equip 1 level 4 light machine monster from your hand or graveyard to this card as an equipped spell. And what's really good about this is this card is not once per turn, which is absolutely crazy. Z Zillion Tank, instead of equipping for the grave, it equips from the banish, which is really nice. 1 Fuvaros for the cross out and just essentially your 3rd Max C. 2 Galaxy Soldiers for the Cyber Dragon Infinity and helps you play through hand traps. The good thing about this deck is that they won't know where to nib you, and you can play through nib because this card can search for a frontline base, so you can easily extend through nib. And if you have Galaxy Soldier, you can also ditch your ABC pieces or XYZ pieces from your hand to the grave. So that way, like even through nib, before you set up your Cyber Dragon Infinity, you'll always end on ABC Dragon Buster and also XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. Or you can easily access your Fiendsmith engine with 2 monsters. So that way that you can get access to the Omni Negate, which is your Fiendsmith Desiree. So the deck can actually play through nib with absolute ease. There are some hands where you're not going to be able to play through hand traps at all, or 1 hand trap on a specific choke point can be very devastating. But that's why we have extenders like, of course, unauthorized reactivation and stuff like that to help mitigate that issue, right? So yes, Galaxy Soldier, Union Driver, Union Pilot. If you open up with Union Hanger and also Unauthorized Reactivation, I think these are the best 2 card combos in the game because you actually make Cyber Dragon Infinity on your 5th summon with Union Pilot, which is the new card that just came out. So that way that you're protected from Nibiru, which is really good. So this card, I believe you have to play in the deck. I think it's really awesome. It's either like Therion Regulus or this Coliseum or Torque Tune Gear, the Strudel and stuff like that, or you play the Union Pilot. It's off the personal preference. 1 Fiendsmith Engraver, 1 Nibiru for the cross out, 3 copies Union Activation, 3 copies Union Hanger, 1 frontline base to summon a Union monster from your hand, 2 Call by the Graves, 1 copy across the Designator, 3 Unauthorized Reactivation, 3 Impermanence, and last but not least, you want to play the Angel Statue as a rune to round off for your extra deck. Next, we play Union Controller, Enemy Controller upgraded, by the way, which is absolutely insane. 2 copies of ABC Dragon Buster, 1 copy of Fiendsmith Desiree, 2 copies of XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, 1 copy of Galaxy Eye Photon Dragon, the Searcher Galaxy Soldier, which in some plays will come up so you get access to Easy Infinity. When you don't have access to Union Pilot, you can search Galaxy Soldier and just combo off from there. 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 1 Fiendsmith Requiem, 1 Platinum Gadget, one of the best combo starters in the deck, 1 Lina, 1 Moon of the Closed Heavens, 1 Fiendsmith Sequence, and last but not least, 1 Silhouette Rabbit for the Azaroon. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for this deck list. Use my deck list as a template for what you guys want to play in your own deck. I won't waste any more time. Without further ado, let's head on to some bread and butter combos that you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck right here. And the most important part of the combos is to understand proper sequencing. Without further ado, let us begin. All right, ladies and gents, it's combo time. All right, so I'm going to showcase you guys how to properly combo with this deck right here with the brand new XYZ ABC Kaiba style here for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So for the first combo I want to showcase you guys is with Union Activation. This card right here is a 1-card starter, and this card is one of the best cards in the deck. And with the fact that it searches the best 1-card starter in the deck, which is of course X Cross Cannon, makes literally a 10 negate board, which is absolutely insane. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let us begin with activate Union Activation. This card right here will dump X Head Cannon because this card meets the requirements of send 1 light machine normal or Union monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and then you add 1 light machine monster with the same attack but with a different original name from your deck to your hand. So you're gonna dump, of course, X Head Cannon, and this card is gonna search X Cross Cannon. So you're dumping Head Cannon for the Cross Cannon. All right, guys, so follow these exact steps. And the really important thing about combo decks like this is you guys need to understand sequencing. So usually with this deck right here, you usually get to step 1, step 2, step 3. Once you get to step 1 and you know that, okay, this is what we're gonna do to achieve step 1, you pretty much have the combo. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean by this is that you want to normal summon X Cross Cannon, activate Cross Cannon, you're gonna equip B. All right, then once you equip B, you can special summon B, and then you can use these 2 cards right here. Let's say this was a Union Hanger, you can go Union Hanger, summon B, equip Union Carrier, equip C summon, and then you have 2 monsters on the field. So step 1 is to get access to any 2 monsters on the field, any 2 machine monsters on the field, I mean, and one of them has to be a B. Once you have access to that line of play, your combo can now officially begin. And what I mean by this is that since X Cross Cannon is here and also B Buster Drake is here, right, this can be any other monster, but as long as B is on the field and you link into, of course, the Platinum Gadget right here, you basically have the combo. All right, so you always want to get access to Platinum Gadget with the B Buster Drake. Okay, so send these to the grave and this will trigger on B Buster Drake, and B Buster Drake will add Y Yarhead. Okay, Y Yarhead. Okay, and once you get access to Y Yarhead, your combo is basically set up now because you can activate Platinum Gadget, all right, to especially Y Yarhead right here, activate Y Yarhead to basically equip the B Buster Drake. So you basically just want to get to this point. Okay, how can I get access to Platinum Gadget and then summon Y Yarhead? That is basically it. All right, so as long as you guys understand the ABCs, it'll be easy as 1, 2, 3. No cap is to literally make Union controller. All right, KAIBA'S new controller. So that's the second step. Just that's it. Activate this chain link 1, and then you're gonna activate B Buster Drake chain link 2, and then now the B Buster Drake will search for Z Zillion Tank. Okay, you're gonna search for Z Zillion Tank directly from the deck to the hand, and this is gonna search for Union Carrier or Union Activation. Honestly, since you already have Union base in hand, it's really good because if they stop this, you always have frontline base to help you continue to extend regardless. So in this case right here, I think searching Union Hanger is just the best for this 1-card combo specifically. So if they don't nib you here and you utilize this effect right here and they don't nib you here, it gets amazing because regardless if they nib you or not here, you still have access to, of course, XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, which is insane, right? Because all you have to do to summon this is manage the materials from grave. So once you can summon the Z Zillion Tank, you already have, of course, X Cross Cannon, and then Z Zillion Tank is going to basically equip Y Dragon Yarhead right here, which is absolutely amazing. So you're going to use Z Zillion Tank, basically equip the Yarhead here. If they don't nib you here, and then they're waiting for you to keep comboing off, you're basically going to be at least set up with an XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, so that way that you still have a disruption during your opponent's turn. So like, with this deck, it's like they kind of have to nib you as soon as possible. You feel what I'm saying? If they keep waiting, they're just going to basically lose. So now what you're going to do is that since you're in this position right here, you can basically freestyle with whatever you search. If you search for Union Hanger, you can follow these exact steps. If you search for, of course, unauthorized activation, you can just freestyle from there, right? But as long as you get access to this step right here, this exact setup, you basically have the combo. So now what you're going to do is that you can activate Union Hanger right here. Okay? Hanger is going to add a card from deck to hand. I like to add Sea Crush Wyvern, which is absolutely insane. And then now you can activate, of course, Y Dragon Yarhead, special summon itself right here. activate Yarhead, Chainlink 1, and then you activate Union Hanger, Chainlink 2. And Hanger is going to be able to equip Union Carrier to, of course, the Yarhead, which is absolutely amazing. So you're going to equip Union Driver, Union Driver, not Union Carrier. My apologies. And this is going to select the B Buster Drake to equip, so that way Drake can also search for the ASL core, which is insane, right? So now you can activate this. You can banish this card to basically equip the ASL core right here. And if they name you here, it's even better because you still have access to the ABC Buster Dragon and also the XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, which is ridiculous. So now what you can do next is very simple. You can activate this. Okay, special summon this. Activate ASL core. Special summon ASL core. And what's really good about this is that you can utilize these two to search for Galaxy Photon Dragon right here, which is amazing. Okay, and Galaxy Photon Dragon is insane because you can activate Galaxy Photon Dragon to detach material. You're going to search for Galaxy Soldier. Yes, add that card to the hand. Really, really good. So now what you can do next is that utilizing these two cards right here, you can make Close Moon. Absolutely insane. Make Close Moon right here. You're gonna activate Assault Core effect to add back B. Trigger both of these. B is gonna add, of course, another A. So you have a free discard, which is really good. Or you can add the Union Pilot. But I like to add, of course, the ESL Core. And the ESL Core will add back either Z or B. Up to personal preference on what you guys want to add back. But I want to add back B. All right. Now you have a free Galaxy Soldier, which is insane. So you can just make here, Dean Smith. Absolutely insane. And then you can go Galaxy Soldier. Discard the C. Okay. Summon Soldier here. Activate Soldier. This is going to add another Soldier directly from the deck to the hand. And then you can activate Soldier again to discard the B. Special summon, of course, a Soldier from hand. And then you can utilize these two cards right here to make Cyber Dragon Nova. Look at this. Okay. And then now you can make Cyber Dragon Divinity right here. And then this is like, your end board is actually crazy. And then you can go, of course, this effect, Tribute itself. Summon Engraver. If this combo becomes a bit more efficient if you had Lacrima, it's because you can go for the Bujin line, which is really, really good. But of course, we don't have Lacrima right now, but it's okay. Now we can use these two right here for the sequence movie. And then you can use sequence right here. Shuffle back for Desare. 1, 2, 3. Movie. All right. You guys see the step? And then you can use these two cards right here to make, of course, Silhouette Rabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, this board was literally unbreakable. Silhouette Rabbit effect. Basically, set the Angel statue as a rune. And then you special summon, of course, XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon right here. Movie. Movie. And then you summon ABC Dragon Buster. Ladies and gents, look at this. Look at this. This is actually crazy. You still have 5 cards in hand. KAIBA'S insane. And this is just off one activation or opening up just X cross cannon, and you get on this. 1 negate, 2 negate, 3. Oh, and sorry, you also got to equip this. Look at this, guys. 1 negate, 2 negate, 1 negate, 1 interruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silhouette Rabbit, 7. Silhouette Rabbit pops 1, another disruption. This also negates a summon. 7 disruptions. Follow-up is insane with tagging out with Buster. Follow-up is insane with Hyper. You manage this card from your field or graveyard and reveal 1 level 8 life machine monster. For some of the 3 fusion materials mentioned in front from your graveyard and or banishment. This card is crazy. They're not beating this. Look at this board. All right, ladies and gents, that's pretty much it for the 1-card combo of Union Hanger. You get 7 interruptions right here on the very first turn. Let's go on to the next 1-card combos. So you guys can get familiarized on the sequencing of this deck right here. Let's go on to what happens if you start off with just Union Hanger. The way you properly play this deck is to understand proper sequencing. So what did I mention last time, okay? you want to get access to B Buster Drake and any monster on the field. So when you start with Union Hanger, of course you add B Buster Drake. Very, very standard. Activate B Buster Drake right here. Activate Union Hanger. And look, this is the exact same positioning I was talking about. But when you summon B Buster Drake, now you want to equip Union Driver to it. Now you want to activate Union Driver right here. Banish it. Awesome. You're going to equip the C. See that? Now look. Now when you summon the C, ladies and gents, you guys remember the first step that I mentioned in combo number 1? Here we go. This is the first step. Remember, what happens now? What do you get? What happens? Platinum Gadget, ladies and gents, okay? B and any machine monsters make Platinum Gadget. Yes. Now, okay, you want to activate B Buster Drake. I'm gonna let you guys know this combo is going to be a bit worse than opening up Union Activation or X Cross Cannon because you're not going to end on XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. You're going to be ending on the exact same thing, except for that because you don't have access to X Cross Cannon, unfortunately. You guys see this? Platinum Gadget comes out. You guys see? Some of the Yarhead. You guys see this? Activate Yarhead. You guys see where this is going, right? With the B. Now what happens? Union Controller here. Awesome. Nice. Activate Union Controller. Activate B Buster Drake. You guys see this? Movie or no? You are going to add, of course, Z Zillion Tank. You can also add Union Activation as well. You know, to dump the X-Cross Cannon. So you can do the exact same plays. But I feel like having reauthorized activation is better is because you actually get an Omni Negate with this, which is actually really, really nice. So I want to prioritize having an Omni Negate, which is Cyber Dragon Infinity, more than anything. So I think unauthorized activation is just a bit better. Now you can activate this right here, Union Controller here. Special summon Z Zillion Tank. Activate Z Zillion Tank. Okay, movie. To summon Yarhead here. Awesome. And now Yarhead can activate its effect. Movie. Yarhead will trigger to equip the B. So you can search more. Now you can activate B here. Summon B to your side of the field. Make Moon. Awesome. And then B Buster Drake is going to trigger to add, of course, a Assault Core right here. So you get names out. And then here, what you want to do is you want to activate unauthorized activation to target any of the machine monsters. You're going to equip, of course, Union Pilot to it. And you want to activate Union Pilot right here. You can return this card to your hand to target Union monster. Equip Union Driver that's banished to it. And then Union Pilot will summon itself. And then you can activate Union Driver. Since it's a level 5, you can unequip it to special summon it. Okay, awesome. Now you can overlay this for Nova. Okay, movie. You can overlay this for Cyber Dragon Infinity. And now you're just chilling, ladies and gents. All right, you're just chilling. The one card combo, depending on your hand, it might be a bit awkward to play into Nib. You can always play around Nib by searching, of course, Frontline Base, which is absolutely amazing. And if you get access to Engraver already, if they nib you at the wrong time, you can still end on Fiendsmith combo depending on your hand, right? But if you're getting this far, they probably don't even have nib anyways, right? So now what's going to happen next? At this point, you can use these two to make Photon Dragon. And what's really awesome about this is that you get to send your A Assault Core to the grave with Galaxy Soldier, which is awesome. You can attach one. Search for Galaxy Soldier. Yep. Awesome. And you can just use these again for Requiem. Okay. And then you make Engraver here. Movie. Summon Engraver. And then now you have these two for Sequence. Right? And then Sequence can make Desare. So you have two Omnis on the field, which is really insane. And backed up with hand traps too, you're never losing the duel. Make Desare right here. Activate Galaxy Soldier. Send a Assault Core that you search to the grave. Summon Galaxy Soldier. Use Soldier effect to search for another Soldier here. Free discard fodder. And you use these for Silhouette Rabbit, which is really strong. Okay, make Silhouette Rabbit. Then here you can set Angel Statue as a rune, but since we drew it, it's okay. But you would go for Silhouette Rabbit regardless. And now you just activate sequence, equip itself to Desiree, and then you special summon ABC Dragon Buster right here. Movie. Ladies and gents, this is your end board, which is Union Hanger. So like all the 1-card starters in this deck, X-Cross Cannon, Union Hanger, Union Activation, will end on with this. But obviously the best one is Activation or X-Cross Cannon because you end on with a stronger board. So this right here is your board. You're just missing one less interruption, which is of course the XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. But this board is still really unbreakable, especially if you're backed off with like Imperm and Veiler. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disruption, 7, 8 disruption with effect Veiler, right? So like this is your end board. I feel like you guys will understand the deck a bit better once I take this deck out into rank. So guys, I won't waste any more time. These are 2 bread and butter combos you guys must know. The combos is fairly easy. Well, it might not be easy for new players that are coming to play this deck for the very first time. So the most important thing I want you guys to learn from this is how to properly sequence. Remember guys, Platinum Gadget first, then Union Controller, and then you basically can freestyle whatever you guys want. So guys, that's pretty much it for 2 bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. Let's head on to Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. Oh, so our opponent selected for us to go first. You guys know what that means. They're playing Tenpai. All right, guys, hopefully... Okay, we have the Ash. This is actually full combo. We have the Ash for the Maxi, which is really good. I'm very comfortable with his hand. And this is the X-Cross Cannon combo, okay? I showcased you guys the activation combo, but this combo is basically just the exact same thing, okay? Maybe I want to bait out Ash first. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, eh? Okay. He has some sort of interruption right here. I'll be honest, this deck is actually weak to interruptions. I'm not capping to you. Let's activate its effect. Okay, we gotta do it anyways. Activate this. Okay. He definitely has Ash Blossom though. Make Platinum Gadget here. Okay. I'll use B-Buster Drake. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, that's literally my fault. Special summon ASL Core. And then we can actually activate X-Cross Cannon here. This special summon itself. That's definitely my fault. I could have played around it with, yeah, I definitely could have played around it. Chilling 1. Chilling 2. This card cannot be destroyed by battle too, so it's fine. I have Ash and also Veiler as well. And it's the hand. I guess we'll grind with another opponent, ladies and gents. Set the Angel Statue. I'm down to grind. I'm down to grind, ladies and gents. Cost? Oh, I'm definitely ashing that for sure. Absolutely. He's doing some sort of like Tenpai deck because he forced me to go first. Interesting. Evaporation Dragon. Okay. You guys see like talents. Draw 2. That's fine. Talents draw 2, but you guys see, even though I misplayed, you feel what I'm saying? I was still able to kind of like recover, you know, in somewhat recover. You feel me? Once you activate King's Arc, I'm literally activating Statue as a rune right away. Activate Angel Statue as a rune. Okay, and this is gonna summon, and it's gonna pop a King's Arc right away, and then he just dies. And then Silhouette Rabbit comes out, activate, pop King's Arc. That's game over. So yeah, what I was gonna do, I have of course Veiler in hand. I have of course Solemn Strike. It's cool. You can link it away, no problem. Striker Dragon, I'll just negate it as a rune. Okay. Attack Platinum Gadget. Interesting. What is that gonna do? Nothing. That's it. He's ass. Wow. I thought he was playing Tenpai, bro. This game. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Put this in attack position. The normal summon Drake. Activate B Buster Drake here, and we're just gonna grind with our opponent. Ash is good. Man, so many hand traps. We're just eating right now. Okay, and we just, I think the best thing to do is just to go Requiem here. Right? You have Maxi and you have Valor in hand. Requiem effect. Summon, of course, Engraver. And this, we go equip Requiem. I think we activate Engraver, send Requiem. Send this. I think the best thing that we have to do is just enter battle phase. Battle. Movie. Then go main phase 2. We can use Azaroon. Okay. Activate sequence. Take Desare. Shuffle back 1, 2, 3. We're just grinding with our opponent, guys. If we don't combo off, we can always grind. Equip. All right, ladies and gents. Yes, safe running grade to banish itself to add back, of course, the Evaporation Dragon. I don't think he has anything else, to be honest. I think that this board is solid. Harpy's Feather Duster. I have to negate it. Okay, I have to negate Desare and also Harpy's Feather Duster. Because if he talent steals, he can't negate anything else, right? So I'll negate 1, 2. I'll negate both. Deactivate talents take. Okay, that's fine. Evaporation Dragon. Okay. He can summon it. Yep. Yep. I'll chain Maxi. Just very curious on what's in his hand. Okay, Maxi. Come on. I thought he was playing Senpai. Why would he let me start? If he activates the effect, I'll just chain Valor in this game. You can grind all day, ladies and gents. Wow, and his turn, eh? Alright, we're just eating through hand traps. Guys, we're playing a Fiendsmith deck right now. And we have Desare, Imperm, and also Effect Killer as well. So, you guys are able to see, like, the Fiendsmith grind is actually insane. So, yes. Alright. I need any ABC monster, bro, please. Because Z-Zillion tank or something. Frontline base, that's not what we wanted. It does have a lot of bricks. I'm not even gonna cap you guys. That's why this deck isn't like a tier 1 deck, because of the amount of bricks that it does have in the deck. But it is a very fun deck to play and also a fun deck to learn. And it's obviously a KAIBA strategy, right? Which is actually pretty cool. Okay, discard 1. Effect. I'm gonna target Desare and also... Ooh. Damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. Any machine monster, bro. Any machine monster. Please. Any machine monster, man. Any machine monster, KAIBA, please. Any machine monster. There's no way. There is no way. Any machine monster, bro. Yes. Yes. Activate Galaxy Soldier. Send Valor to the graveyard. Summon Galaxy Soldier here. Activate Galaxy Soldier to search for another Galaxy Soldier. Movie. And we activate unauthorized reactivation. Movie. Target this. Movie. We can equip, of course, Union Driver. Movie. Union Driver effect. Banish itself. Equip level 4 Allure. We can equip, of course, the Yarhead. Look at this. One card turned into, like, everything. Yarhead. Summon. Effect Yarhead. Summon B. B. Summon Buster Drake. Lina. Affect B Buster Drake, search Z Zillion Tank. And this is not once per turn, by the way, which is actually crazy. Activate Lina, summon Ghost Ogre. Movie. Look at this, guys. Combo off right here. Okay. And then we can activate Galaxy Soldier. Nope, we're not going to do that. Activate Frontline Base to special summon Z Zillion Tank. Okay. Activate Z. Oh my god. I actually made a misplay. Okay, tribute this. Summon this. I misplayed, but, you know, it's all good. Move it. Okay, summon this. Make Nova. Make Infinity. Move it. And now, we can, of course, summon the XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. Move it! Ladies and gents, XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon comes out on the field. We're just gonna suck this one up. Just suck it up. Beto. XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. Game. So you guys saw, you know, depending on the hand, the deck can, you know, can still play through hand traps. But the deck has an issue of just drawing too many bricks. It's not a Kaiba deck without bricks. It is not Blue Eyes without bricks. It is not an XYZ ABC deck without bricks. Let's go. That's pretty much it for duel number 1. You guys were able to see the grind back and forth. Now let's go on to duel number 2. 48 cards. Okay. All right. This hand is insane. So we're gonna Union Hanger. Okay. No interruptions. Okay. I'll add this to hand. All right. Normal summon. Effect. Target this. Let's put up 10 the gates or what, guys? Activate Union Driver. Okay. Activate C. Maybe I should have got A because I have Galaxy Soldier in my hand. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely A. This should have been A. Platinum Gadget here. Okay, and then B will search Z Zillion Tank. I mean, Yarhead, I mean. Search for the Yarhead. Yar. Okay, move it. Activate Platinum Gadget. If this gets stopped, we have Frontline Base. Help us extend. Move it. Yarhead effect. We're going to equip the B. Move it. And you guys know in this one, Union Controller. Okay. Chilling 1. Chilling 2. Okay. Movie or what? This will search for Zillion Tank, of course. I think unauthorized activation is just better. I think we can go unauthorized activation, equip this. Yeah, I think it's better now, right? We just make Infinity first. What do you guys think? Summon Union Driver here. Activate Union Driver. Equip this with a banish Union Driver, and then summons Union Pilot here. This is a movie because we make Infinity before anything here. Movie. Combo's kind of nice. And then we use Galaxy Soldier just as extenders. Then we'll activate Union Controller, special summon, of course, Z Zillion Tank. Okay, and then you're gonna equip the Y Dragon Yarhead. The Yarhead comes out. Equip B. Yarhead will equip B here. Movie. Then you can go B. Special summon itself. And use B in controller. And then B will get to add A. Okay. Okay. Add Fiendsmith. Summon Fiendsmith directly from the deck. Alright. Make sequence. And then sequence, shuffle back everything. Okay, make Desare. And this is against Tenpai, by the way. So I think we're actually going to destroy this guy. Summon this. Movie. And then we can use Galaxy Soldier right here to send ASL core to the grave. We get ABC Dragon Buster assets. We have all names in the grave. Summon itself. Uses effect to search another Galaxy Soldier for follow-up, I guess, for just free bodies. Alright. And then we just use this to make Silhouette Rabbit. And then this will set Azaroon. Okay. And then we can special summon ABC Dragon Buster here. Movie. And we use Z-Zillion Tank to equip the ABC Dragon Buster. Game. 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 He actually wasn't playing Tenpai. He was playing Striker. Look at his deck. OTK Strikers. Not against ABCs, bro. Impossible. Literally impossible. Ladies and gents. Holy smokes, guys. This deck is actually insane. Actually insane. All right, ladies and gents. Can we win 3 in a row? Hopefully you guys are following along. You guys can understand what, these cards do and learn the sequencing with me right here. But yes, this hand right here is not the strongest hand. By the way, if he stops this, we can just chain unauthorized activation to equip C to it, so it's unaffected by trap effects. Or if he Veilers it, we can chain to equip ESL core, so it's unaffected by monster effects. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets insane. Equip B, and this is the 1-card combo, which just ends on the God board. So let's go. This is gonna be the God board right here. It's fine. Get A here. Activate this. Summon A. It's okay. This is bad because Yarhead here. Activate Platinum. Summon Yarhead. Okay. Misplayed there a bit. Equip the B. And then make Union Controller. It's okay. I still think we got it here. Chain like 1. Chain like 2. Okay, he doesn't have a nib. Fine. This will search Union Hanger. We can search Frontline Base as well, but I think Union Hanger is better. We already have access to our XYZ Dragon Cannon, which is really strong. We can go Hanger here. To our hand. Movie. And I think here what we can do is activate this. Summon Zillion. Regardless, we have ABC Dragon Buster. Okay, regardless, we have ABC Dragon Buster and also XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, which is really strong. Okay, even though the sequencing that I did was a bit wrong, we still have access to both, which is really nice. Because we have a Galaxy Soldier in our hand. So we just equip this. Equip this. I think we go with this first. Equip this with Union Driver. And this Union Pilot will summon out. And then summon this. They kind of have to nib us here. I hope they nib us. Because if they nib us, we can still extend, which is crazy. Okay, so let's test the nib. No nib. This time we can easily test nib. Okay. Okay, we get Yarhead. Summon this. Equip the B. Movie. And then we use these two for Moon. Okay. Summon B. And then overlay these. We use this for Requiem here. Okay. And then Requiem summons. Tribute it. Summon, of course, Engraver. Let's make double Omnis right now. Just got another A. Okay. Effect B. Search another A. Movie. Okay, 59 seconds. Desare, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. This is the full board. Okay. And we use these two for silhouette. Movie. And then silhouette sets. As a rune. And then sequence will equip. Movie. Alright. And then you summon this. Banish this. Banish this. Banish this. We just have too much that we can do. Suffering from success. Okay. And then we go this. Send this. Send the gate with infinity. Oh, this is bad because, oh my god. Not lose the nib. I'm actually a bot. I'm actually a bot. I'm actually a bot. Move it. Look at this end board. Guys, how are they winning? How's anybody winning with this? Sky Striker engage. Engage is good. Droplet. Okay, I'll infinity negate that. Attach that, negate. Okay, we see that does rate for like talents. Let's see what he searches. Oh, he has 3 spells now. Hemp. Okay. Effect. Vanish. Sure. Sure. The ass. Okay. Okay. The gate. On the gate. This and also this. Yep. He can have anything he wants. Talents? What's he gonna do? I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Sure, talents take. Take whatever you want, my friend. Yes, doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Negate. Yes! This board's unbreakable! Okay? HMP me, please. Yes! What are you gonna do? Yes! It doesn't matter. This board's unbreakable, guys. This board's unbreakable. Strikers cannot break this board. It's impossible to break this board. ABC is XYZ. ABC is easy as XYZ. Something's wrong with me. Anyways, guys, this right here is the deck list. I think this deck is actually really fun if you're actually able to combo off. There are some hands that we can actually play through hand traps, and there are some hands that you won't be able to play through some hand traps. But nonetheless, this deck is actually really fun to play and is very fun to explore. It gives a whole new dimension to the brand new XYZ strategy. And, you know, this card is really good. A lot of recursion, a lot of disruption, and it's really easy to make. Only downside is that you're playing some bricks in the deck, like, of course, Union Driver, also Union Pilot. You also don't have to play these cards, but I feel like increasing my deck size to 43 will, you know, give me a less likelihood of actually seeing these bricks in the deck right here. I'm playing Frontline Base because you can search it off with, of course, Union Controller. So that way that you can play through cards like Nibiru on the Union Controller. So, guys, this right here is the deck list. Try the deck out yourself. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun. Is it better than Blue Eyes? Absolutely not. Is it a top tier meta deck? Absolutely not. But regardless, it is Seto Kaiba's deck, and we got the brand new selection pack, Ultimate Sparkle, which is a Seto Kaiba pack. So I feel like it was absolutely appropriate and necessary to showcase you guys on what this deck is all about. All right, ladies and gents, thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And this is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. All right, guys. Peace.